What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about some top tier altcoins today. I actually just made a really good video, and again, OBS is shitting the bed on me. I'm sorry, forgive my language, but man, I'm a little pissed because I did make a good video, man, and now you guys are going to get the short video because I don't have the time to do the same thing that I just did. So you're going to get the short end of it, okay? It's going to be a very quick run through. Some of you appreciate that. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Litecoin for Ashugarg, BCH for Varunaldo, Solana and Ethereum for Minshomi Halov, 1942. And then we're going to finish it up with XRP for Glenn Me, okay? All I said in the last one essentially was I think Litecoin goes down. I think Litecoin's going to go down probably around $50, okay? If we look at this from top to bottom here, no, that's not it. I'm sorry. It was this one. It's from this bottom to top here. Found resistance on your 382 after finding support on your 618. You found support 1, 2, 3 times. Likely you will not see extensions, which is good, but you probably will see deeper retracements, which is the 786 to the 886. I doubt you see the 886, but I would expect you see the 786. That's $50 to $45, probably around $50 is where you're going. That's Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash, shout out to the Dragon Riders. Always have time to say that. But BCH, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by this move. I think you're going to go lower. You see these white lines? I told you, I already made a video. This is what I would give for the bearish case. You got to break below there for the bearish case. Bullish case, you got to break above there. Shouldn't be hard. You're close to 299 already, right? You should be able to break it. I don't think you're going to. I do very much and have maintained that that Bitcoin Cash, I do expect it to go down to about 200 to 190 at a minimum. I personally do think that price targets down around 160 to 180 are where we're going. I think we're going to see some kind of major dump and then pump. Bitcoin Cash loves to dump before it pumps, man, and I think that's what's going to happen. So, personally, that's my genuine opinion. So, that's Bitcoin Cash. Moving on from there, Solana on Coinbase. Solana, again, also I'm not impressed. I think from here, from this relative low to high, you did show support on your 236. Nice, you're above your 69 now. Let's see how this weekly closes. It's at a point where it could prove me wrong. When I made this video, it was at 116. I was saying, and it's at 115.90 now, so it's essentially the same thing. I was saying if you can close this week at like 117 or higher, I'd be convinced that you're going up higher because then you'd be closing above this high here on this weekly closing period. You'd be closing above that low point there. Previous support, previous resistance could be proven as resistance now. Close above like 117 or higher, and then I think maybe we can talk about you going to the upside. But also I think Solana has gone up so much, it hasn't really been checked at all. It hit the 236. To me, that's not enough. Hit that 382. You probably go below $60. It's very common on the first pass to go a little bit below your 382, so that's okay. Maybe you go between $45 and $60, somewhere in there. But you did tip the 236, maybe you tip that 382. Nonetheless, I do think you're going lower. You do have bearish divergence forming on the weekly RSI. It's not confirmed. And technically, I mean, that divergence, it wouldn't even send you back too far from here. So it's really not saying much, but it is pretty severe divergence. I don't know. I would think that could be a catalyst to send you down to the 382. I do think, and I am anticipating Solana pulls back more. Yes, indeed. Moving up higher, lower lows in volume or lower levels of volume. Not impressed. Prove me wrong. Close above that daily high. Close above 117 would get me excited, but the real knife in the back, or the real nail in the coffin, I'm sorry, man, I don't have my sayings right, would be closing above 121. Close above 121, and then I will relinquish the bear side. But this very well could have been your double top right here. I think you're forming some sort of an M pattern. You're going to go lower. And, I mean, if that was your high from bottom to top here, your 1618 literally lines up pretty damn well with that 382. You might, and because it's such a shallow fib ratio here, or fib range, you could see that the 1886 or the 2272 come into play. Okay, so again, somewhere between $60 and $45 being the play for Solana. Moving on from there, we're talking about Ethereum. Ethereum also looks sad. I in my video was saying that I think is the top. I think that's the high of this move. If it's not the high of this move, then you're at least going to pull back to about $2,550, and then move up from there, okay? Low volume, moving up without volume, I don't like it. It doesn't seem impressive at all to me. You couldn't even hit your 1272. Maybe you do go up higher, but at the moment I think you're going lower. And again, 2550 is kind of the minimum target that I would have if you wanted to see more upside in the more immediate term. I don't think you're going to get that. It's a possibility, but truthfully what I think is you're going to pull back lower based on this fib. You're probably going to go back to about $2,200. About $500, a little bit more than $500, $550, $580 more than where you are now. That's my thoughts. Probably all the way back down to this green line. I don't think you break below 2,000. If you do, it's going to be very brief. It's not going to be sustained. You have your 618 down there at $1,927. Maybe you go there. But at this point in time, I am looking for you to show support on the 382 area. That's my genuine opinion. So that's Ethereum. Let's finish it up with XRP, XRP USD. And man, if I'm not recording right now, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to check. That's not what the issue is either, guys. I've been recording. I've made sure everything was good. Yes, I am recording. It's the software. For some reason, it has an issue uploading it on like every 10th video that I make. I don't know what it is. I'm getting tired of OBS right now. So I heard good things about it, and it's been doing me well. But right now, something sucks about it, man. I don't like it. So enough about that. Maybe it's not OBS, man. Maybe it's something else. But I have a feeling it's OBS. Because that's the recording software that I use for this stuff. Anyways, finishing it up with XRP. XRP, in my opinion, is the only one that looks good. It's the only one that looks like it wants to go up from here. If it goes down from here, it's not going to be by much. I think that's your low. I think you're in this trend. You're in this kind of like channel upwards, right? And you want to go to the top of it. I doubt you go above this high. I do believe you go above that high. You're probably going to go above 75 cents. You probably will not go above 90 cents. So 80 cents, 85 cents, somewhere around there. That's going to be your high, and then you pull back. You come back down to this low area, and then you pull back up. So XRP over the weeks, over the months, maybe even, but at least like 3 weeks to a month or so, you're probably on your way up. Good job, XRP. Lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in the price, hidden bullish divergence. You're in an uptrend. Looks good, man. Looks good. So that's the video. Very quick rendition. I kind of had fun making it short. I hope you did too. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to see more. I promise you it was an entirely different video before, but I just do not have the time to recreate that, man, or the patience right now. Because man, when you put the effort, you're right, you really put some thought into it, and I put thought into this one too, man. I promise you I said everything I need to say. There's just like little things that I didn't include in there, maybe like little like casual like personal bits, whatever, my silly self, whatever. This was more direct and straightforward. But when you record a video like that, man, and then it just for no reason you can't salvage it. The software says can't be processed. It's not saved. Oh, you know. So hit the like button for the and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.